Amanda? I, Amanda? The Amanda that I fell in love with? Fictional character, I made her up. She doesn't exist. I didn't realize this until another woman, also named Amanda, did me in with a collect phone call from Paris. I don't know which one did what to me, or how she did it, but I do know I met one of them in Kansas City. Ever tell you that? I met her in a bar called the Bums Theater. Couldn't believe my luck. This gorgeous creature just walks right up to me. Found out later she overheard me tell the bartender I was from New York. Should have known. So within a week, she's moved in with me. My education, she said, excited her, and her desire to educate herself with my help excited me. So, 8 months later, we moved to New York. It was inevitable. She wanted to live a magazine ad, and I wanted to live a literary cliche. So, as soon as we got here, she was desperate to get married. So, there she was, on my arm, Mrs. Conway. All my friends were knocked out by her. They said she could be a model, which is exactly what she wanted to hear. So, one day, she takes it upon herself to stop off at a modeling agency and fuck me if she doesn't come home with a contract like that. They said she was a natural. So then she's on magazine covers, commercials. All her dreams are coming true. Not true are mine. You know, I was trying to write, but getting out of bed at 6 a.m. to work on a novel just kept getting harder and harder. And there was this change, this really subtle change. I know that when I was at work, she was snooping around my desk to see if I, the writer, was making any progress. And I know this because she started smiling at cocktail parties when I told people I was working on a book. And then it started with her trip to Paris. She started crying, and I asked her what was the matter, and she just said she was worried about the flight. We kissed at the door. She told me to water the plants. And by the time the cab came, she was just fine. And then the night before she was due home, she called. Her voice sounded peculiar. She said she wasn't coming home. I don't understand. She said her career was really taking off over there. A couple of days later, this man calls. He says he's her lawyer. He says easiest thing all around is for me to sue her for sexual abandonment, legal term. You know, my friend Allagash says that her leaving was not only not surprising, it was inevitable. And that my heartbreak is just a variation on the same old fucking story.